It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
So the update on the lady that called ICE on the Hyundai plant, the South Korea Hyundai plant, that we begged them for years to come here, that is supposed to bring at least $21 billion to Georgia. The update is it has caused an international crisis. Update on the Hyundai plant in Georgia that had the largest ICE raid in United States history, where that one MAGA Trump supporter, Tory Branham, reported this factory that wasn't even open, a battery factory, brought here to bring jobs to Georgia in the 12th district. The governor is flying to South Korea. Now let me tell you, not one country is bringing any manufacturing here. In fact, today I announced that Detroit scrapped a $50 million factory that took 3 years to plan. Scrapped it due to Trump and tariffs. Subaru is pulling out of the United States all but 10% of their manufacturing. Manufacturing is down right now catastrophically. He is ruining the United States of America, and your elected officials, Republicans, are allowing this while you are paying them to do nothing.
So those are her words, not mine. Please put in the chat what you think about that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we've heard about these tariffs. We haven't visually seen the effects. Have y'all seen the ICE commercial on TV where you can apply to ICE and you can get up to a $50,000 bonus? And they let you know that you can go and you'll be going after the hard criminals, the drug dealers, the rapists, the murderers. Y'all heard about that? It's crazy, right? Because I don't see them picking up too many drug dealers and rapists. You know what I'm saying? I see them picking up families. I see them picking up hardworking Americans trying to get not Americans, hardworking aliens, illegal aliens. I don't know what you call them, immigrants, hardworking illegal immigrants. Just trying to get it in this country, and yeah. So if you go to ICE, if you go work for ICE, you will not be going directly after the drug dealers. You might pick one up by chance, but you just gotta go tear down a family. You just gotta go break up a family real quick. Just go break up a family real quick, and you might find a cartel member. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of all that, but it just is what it is. Remember what you signing up for. Okay, but $50,000 in this economy, I mean, hey, $50,000 in this economy, shit. I'm calling my bank right now. All I got is $1 to my name, one measly dollar. Sound pretty good. They offering $50,000 for people to sign up to. But you know the risk you taking, right? If you got a heart, you're gonna have to break up families. You're gonna have to deal with, crying babies, crying mothers, and I hope you know how to speak multiple languages, because you're just gonna be there. But I see a lot of Americans probably jumping on this. I see a lot of Americans because the raid in Georgia, they said it was the biggest ICE raid in Georgia. Those people just want a job. They trying to feed their family too. But hey, those are the drug dealers and the rapists that they after. Okay, that's if you sign up, you get the $50,000 bonus, and they promise you they don't promise you. They just tell you. you're going to be getting these drug dealers and rapists and all this stuff off the streets. Get them out of here. And they got the big Uncle Sam wants you looking ass. They got that picture. Uncle Sam wants you. Or was he doing like this or like this? Like this. Uncle Sam wants you. $50,000 bonus. $50,000? Bro, I know some of y'all probably looking up that commercial right now. I need that money because America is broke. Okay? Y'all people are broke out here these days. Shoot, somebody offering you $50,000 for a job, a sign-on bonus? Shit. But y'all think I'm lying. I ain't lying. But anyway, the tariffs are really tearing up the nation. Okay? I'ma just be honest. We about to see a lot of bald head women out here. All those Cleo braids that we see, you know what I'm saying, that we don't see. Everybody to be out here looking like Queen Latifah on Set It Off. We about to see all that. Because once them wigs stop showing up, it's going to be real in the field. If you don't know how to do hair, I suggest you get into the business of selling weave right now. Because the price of weave will go up so high because of tariffs. You think they high now, the price of weave is about to skyrocket. Okay? If you lost all your money in Tylenol, go invest in Yaki bundles, okay? Because, bruh, because these girls ain't finna go bald. They not finna go bald. They not finna be walking around here looking crazy. They still gonna spend that bread. So learn where to spend your money. That's just a little bit of financial advice from Everyday PJ, okay? You know what I'm saying? But don't take my word for it. Just invest how you want to. I'm not gonna tell you where to invest. This fool said, you worried about weave? I said weave, stupid. Like weave, like hair weave. See, he's not part of the community. He was born in a place called Wildwood. Look at that. Anyway, tariffs is really about to tear up everything. Let's get into some more tariff news.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me about what's happening with your farm.
Well, we've got a real disaster with this tariff deal. I mean, we produce 40% more agricultural products in this country than we can consume domestically. 1 in every 4 rows of soybeans in every field in the entire United States of America has to go abroad. China is the largest importer of soybeans in the world. They import 61% of the world's market. Last year, we sent around $12 billion, I think $14 billion worth of soybeans the year before. For the first time in 20 years, China's bought 0 soybeans and 0 new crop corn out of this country.
0?
So we went from 12 billion to 0.
Where are they buying the soybeans?
Brazil. You see, we lost 42% of our market share in the first tariff war. In Trump's first tariff war, the Chinese went to buying their soybeans from Brazil. They invested billions of dollars in Brazilian infrastructure. They have moved into Africa, and they're going to commercially farm in Africa. Since we left with USAID, they moved their Belt and Road program into Africa. So we've pretty much lost the Chinese market share. If we got 100% of the soybean business, Katie, for every country in the world except for Brazil and Argentina, we would still only have half the soybean business that China is. Thank you for having me.
Y'all hear that? Wait, there's more.
$2.4 billion. What if I told you that because of the trade war with China, totally unprovoked by China, that North Dakota is going to lose $2.4 billion in soybean sales alone in 2025. They have $0 in sales. Yes, North Dakota is a red state. Yes, North Dakota farmers voted for Trump not once, not twice, but 3 times. $2.4 billion. And guess what? It gets worse. China has moved on to other countries buying soybeans, and they have deals that are 4, 5, 10 years. $2.4 billion is going to be devastating to North Dakota and to the United States as a whole. Every day I am posting billions and billions of dollars in loss because of the trade war, because of tariffs, because of Trump. He is ruining our economy every day. Do you agree?
Do you guys agree? Well, I just want to tell you out, nobody ever visits North Dakota. That's why they have so much land for out there to build soybeans, and they need it. Okay. Another thing is, how is stuff growing out there? It's cold as hell out there in North Dakota. I went out to South Dakota one time. It was cold as hell out there too, but I went and seen a lot of indigenous people and Amish people. Okay. All right, but I want to let y'all know that China has been actually stopped from buying a lot of property in Africa. China is making a move on Africa to buying so much land so they can farm on it. You know why they want to farm on it? So they can produce their own soybeans. I'm telling you, and that's the only place they can do it, because America has stopped foreign America. I think Oklahoma, I don't know about America, but I know Oklahoma has stopped foreign people from buying up land in Oklahoma. A lot of people were buying land for when the medical marijuana became legal, right? So you've seen a lot of foreign people buying property out here. So just like a week ago, there was another bust, all Asians. Now I'm not attacking the Asians. I'm just saying that's who bought the land and that's who ran this illegal grow field. They bought the land. They was running this illegal grow out there. A lot of them have been arrested. Now, if you watch that show Tulsa King, this is completely related, trust me. If you watch Tulsa King, you will see that they are actually using Asian actors to buy the land. Now, in the show, Asian actors are buying the land in Oklahoma for medical marijuana. Okay, so this is true. They put it in the TV show. Okay, this is true stuff. So in in Africa, they stopped the Chinese from buying up so much land because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what their plan is. China is trying to purchase so much of Africa, and it's for growing crops because China has like a third of the fucking world in their country. They have to feed those people, so they have to bring in all this extra food. Man, hey, I'm just a messenger, okay? And I'm telling y'all, these tariffs are really hurting Americans. Whether we like it or not, the tariffs are hurting bigger companies. I remember back in it was like 2008 or 2010 or something, when all these companies just started leaving America, going to South America, India, and then then you start calling your phone company, you be like, hello, welcome to AT&T. You know, be like, who the fuck is this? And he'd be like, my name is Sam. And you know damn well his name is not Sam. But whatever, he's like, yes, how may I help you? And you just be like, hey, and then, you'd be like, what? You'd be like, what? What are you saying? And they try. Remember that? Y'all remember when you used to be able to talk to an American. Now, when you start calling AT&T, you talking to somebody in India. You be like, what the hell? So, if you own a tax business, you can actually pay a person in India to answer your phones for you and take information for you for $5 an hour. $5 an hour. So you think AT&T is not finna jump on that deal? And they finna pay top dog. They finna $5. I give you $7. All the telemarketing jobs over there in India, all of them. They got whole little shops. So I know y'all remember that when that whole change came in. I can't remember what year it was. It was like 2008, 2010, something around there. All the job, all it was a tire. What was that tire place? Michelin Tire went to Mexico. Michelin Tire went to Mexico. Y'all remember that? Come on, man. I don't even know if that was for terrorists. I think that was just because whatever Obama did made all these companies leave America. I don't know. I don't remember what he did. I wasn't really into politics that much. I thought they was all lying to us anyway, so it wasn't no really point. But I remember that, and all those companies left, and that was during the recession too. And then that's when they was like, okay, since y'all all want to leave, we're gonna actually tax the companies that are taking their products off American soil and taking it to another country. We're gonna tax y'all. Remember that. That was the first American tax on its own people, right? Fast forward now, those companies came back, and now you got companies like Amazon, Tesla, Apple, where they trade. Like if they build the products here in America and they give Americans jobs, that they get tax breaks. So that's why you see Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos not paying taxes. But here's the kicker: all that shit come from China. They get it all. They build it over there. They build it over there in China, bring it to America and assemble it. All this stuff that you buy on Amazon, they get it from China, bring it over here, put it in their warehouses, just so they can employ the Americans. So you think none of this shit is American made. Like, let's be real. Like, shit be coming from everywhere. They bring it over here, and then, but they got to pay tariffs on it. Now, see, at first they was just bringing shit, stocking us up. And now y'all about to see the effects of the tariffs, because now Amazon finna have to boost prices. Amazon had already boosted prices several times. I mean, just imagine this. Well, you ain't gotta imagine it because it's about to happen. You gonna go to your storage. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all. The organization I do all my fundraising and like giving back to the community. Hell, our stuff even went up. You know why our stuff went up? Our fees went up because we gotta pay other fees to other places, and they fees go up because the hotels gotta go up because they getting there. So everything is going up. But you know what ain't going up? Your goddamn pay. Your boss is not. He like, man, you missed about 8 days of work in the past 6 months. I could give you about a quarter raise. Nigga, a quarter? A quarter? Boy, y'all better stop playing. They ask your job. Ask your job for $5,000 a year raise. Ask them. They're gonna look at you and be like, "We'll get back to you." They're gonna ask you to put it in the email form, and then they're gonna be looking to fire your ass because they like, he getting bigger than his britches.
We have pallets of product that was bottled and designated for Canada that are sitting in our warehouse.
Heath Clark says about 25,000 bottles of his whiskey are collecting dust in the warehouse. Back in March, Canadian provinces retaliated against President Trump's 25% tariffs by pulling American liquor off its shelves. Clark's whiskey was one of them.
And in those cases, you've got product that's now homeless.
New data shows the Canadian liquor boycott cost the country about $500 million in revenue. Total liquor sales fell by more than 12%.
It's a terrible word, but it's a little bit boneheaded. They've lost $500 million in revenue.
The Distilled Spirits Council of the United States has been working with their Canadian counterparts, trying to convince leaders that when it comes to a possible trade war, they should leave liquor out of it.
This industry should be immune to that. Why? Because we bring people together.
Thank you. On Sunday, President Trump announced a 15% tariff on most imports from the European Union instead of the 30% he threatened earlier this year. But it's still not clear how the agreement will impact alcohol. American distillers hope it's a step toward eliminating all tariffs in the spirits industry. Meanwhile, farmers who provide grain to distillers also want some consistency when it comes to trade policy.
We can't turn our spigot on and off with grain supply.
Well, looks like America's just about to get drunker because you can't sell it. You can't sell it to the outside countries. So you know what y'all gonna do. But what, look at this. It says over $500 million in Kentucky whiskey just sitting here, supposed to go to Canada. But hey, why sell it when you can let it age into a retirement plan? It's just gonna sit in the warehouse, not making no money. So you're gonna have some Kentucky Deluxe or some, I don't know what they make, whatever. Don't drink Kentucky Deluxe if you know it's good for you. But you're gonna have some 25-year age Jim Beam, or what is it, Jack Daniels. You're gonna have some 25-year age Jack Daniels. It's gonna be like 2025 Tariff edition. This is the shit we couldn't sell when the tariffs was high as hell. And then that's gonna be high because it's gonna be like, oh, this is the Tariff edition. Oh yeah, this got to be the good stuff.